Dacia's ambitions for the Dakar Rally stretch far beyond a token appearance. The Romanian brand genuinely believes it can one day hoist the winner's trophy, and it has laid the groundwork to make that vision a reality. To that end, Dacia has enlisted the expertise of ProDrive, a storied name renowned for engineering rally legends. Together, they are crafting the Hunter, a purpose-built machine destined to compete in the ultimate T1 Plus category, the sport's most demanding and competitive class. Under its hood will reside a potent 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, cleanly churning out 360 horsepower and 397 pound-feet of torque, all while breathing through bespoke intake and exhaust systems tailored for extreme desert conditions. But the power plant is only part of the story. The Hunter's tubular chassis has been engineered for stiffness and lightness, and its suspension architecture offers 350 millimeters of travel, allowing it to absorb the most punishing dunes and rocks without faltering. Wrapped around that suspension are 17-inch beadlock wheels shod in gargantuan 37-inch tires, a combination chosen to climb steep slopes, tame open expanses of sand, and keep pace with the fleet of prototype machines favored by factory teams. Behind the wheel of this formidable contender will be a trio of drivers whose resumes read like an almanac of rallying greatness. Sebastian Loeb, an icon whose resume bristles with 9 World Rally Championship titles and 8 Dakar starts, will lend his uncanny car control and decades of gravel and sandsliding experience. Joining him is Cristina Gutierrez, fresh from capturing the T3 category crown in the 2024 Dakar Rally and widely praised for her composure and strategic finesse. Rounding out the lineup is Nasser Al-Attiyah, whose 5 overall Dakar victories make him one of the most successful competitors the event has ever seen. By assembling such a star-studded driver roster, Dacia and ProDrive are signaling that they're not merely content with completing the course, they're targeting the podium. In designing the Hunter, Dacia made a conscious choice to depart from its everyday production models. David Durand, Dacia's design chief, was adamant that the rugged Duster with its 2.3-meter width simply wouldn't pass muster in the guise of a credible competition machine. A Duster-based racer would stretch the boundaries of plausibility too far, so both Dacia and ProDrive agreed to chart a different stylistic course. Their muse was the Dacia Manifesto concept, whose minimalist yet assertive lines provided a fresh template for performance machinery. The result is a silhouette marked by angular planes and purposeful aero elements that simultaneously look at home parked beneath industrial cranes or barreling through sandstorms. Even as the Hunter embraces its rally pedigree, it upholds Dacia's core brand principles. The robust and outdoor ethos is embodied in its rugged underpinnings and the ability to navigate the harshest landscapes without missing a beat. EcoSmart finds expression in Dacia's pledge to run the vehicle on environmentally friendly synthetic fuels that reduce life cycle emissions compared to conventional petrochemicals. But perhaps most telling is the essential but cool mantra, which insists on stripping away superfluous ornamentation in favor of clear, functional design cues that also spark desire. The Hunter's bonnet spoiler is a textbook example, an ingeniously sculpted lip that redirects airflow not just over the roofline, but also channels air under the vehicle to stabilize it, and through the front wheel arches to feed and cool the radiator. By fine-tuning those airflow parts, the team claims a 10% reduction in drag and a 40% drop in aerodynamic lift compared to rival entries, all without resorting to extravagant wings or gaping ducts. Function and feedback have informed nearly every detail of the Hunter's layout. ProDrive's engineers and the driver quartet worked in close concert, iterating cockpit ergonomics to ensure that controls fall naturally to hand even when bouncing over moguls at breakneck speed. One anecdote speaks to the practical-minded nature of the project. Rather than hardwiring spare tires into place with unwieldy mounts, the designers settled on a simple yet effective strap and buckle system. During a mid-competition puncture, a driver can release the latch, free the spare, and be back on course in moments, an elegance of simplicity that belies the stakes. As the prologue to the Hunter's competitive lifespan, Dacia and ProDrive have slated a shakedown event at the Rallye du Maroc in October 2024. That rigorous stage race through Morocco's unforgiving terrain will serve as both proving ground and development workshop, ironing out any kinks before the main event. Then, in early 2026, the Hunter will join the World Rally Raid Championship circuit, culminating in its long-awaited Dakar Rally debut. By timing its introduction in this way, Dacia maximizes the Hunter's on-track seasoning and gives its crew the familiarity, they need to push hard from the outset. Yet even as the technical specs and driver star power promise excitement, perhaps the most compelling aspect of Dacia's program is the sense of purpose it conveys. Here is a brand best known for wallet-friendly family SUVs and practical crossovers, venturing onto one of the planet's most punishing racing stages. It's a move that underlines Dacia's conviction that essential need not equate to boring, and that a lean, considered approach to design and engineering can rival the best in the business. It's a humbling reminder that rally success is founded not merely on budgets or badges, but on clarity of vision, tenacity, and the capacity to tune into the real-world needs of machines and drivers alike.